What's up everybody, Gamertag for Life here, and I'm already back with another video on my hack client series. For this video, I'm going to be making a command structure. So, well, by that I mean we're going to do, so we can like type in chat to say like different commands, like we can toggle stuff, we can change keybinds using this. We'll have it so it says things in chat, like I'll explain this all later on. But let's just jump straight into it. So to get started, we are going to have to make a new package. So for this, we're going to have to make a very simple event base. So we're going to make a package, and here we're going to make a class called event. We're going to make a enum named event direction, and we're going to make another enum called event type. So instead of event type, we're just going to put pre and post, and that's it for this one. For event direction, we'll do outgoing and incoming. There's just different types of events for this. Alright, so now inside of event, what we're going to do is create a couple methods. So public boolean canceled, public event type as type, public event direction as direction. Once we do these, we're going to go down, right click, source, generate getters and setters, and we're going to select all, generate. Alright, so now we got to create a couple more methods in here. One's going to be public boolean is pre, and here we're going to do if the type equals null. So, oh crap, I don't want these. So if the type equals null, we will return false, and then return type, we will set it to event type dot pre. Now, I already messed something up. Yep, it got it equals. So return type. I did the same thing here. I didn't put 2 equals. Alright, I'm gonna copy this entire line, go down, paste it. We're gonna make this one is post. It's post. We'll change this to post. Alright, we're gonna go down again. This one's gonna be is incoming, and we're gonna change this whole bottom section. So it will return the direction and make it equal to event direction dot incoming. I'm going to copy this one down one and do is outgoing, and to change this to be outgoing. Oh, I need to capitalize all of it. I'm speedrunning today. I only have until like 3 o'clock, and right now it's only 1 o'clock, so we're going to be quickly making this. So next, now that we have our event base done, we're just going to make one event for today. For this, we're going to right click events, create a new class. I forgot to make a new package, so what I'm going to do is up here type new package. We'll name it events, and it'll be inside of our event folder, and this one will be event chat. So there we go. This will extend our event class as event chat. Import our event class. Maybe. I think I already messed something up. Leave it to me, right? Alright. So I go back to event. What's going on here? And everything is right. Yep, alright. It's just gonna give us an error for a second. Oh, I forgot. Okay, so instead of event, we need to come here and do T. There we go. Now I should get rid of the error. Yep, alright. So back inside of event chat, we're gonna do public string. We're gonna make a public string, and we're gonna name this message. We'll do public event chat as string message, and set this dot message to equal message. We're gonna do public string get message. I could just realize. For this, we'll just right click, source, generate getters and setters, and do it for message and click generate. Yep. Alright, so that's all we need to do for event chat. But actually, before we continue, we need to initiate this into the Minecraft code. So we're going to press Control-Shift-R to open this menu. We're going to type entity player SP. We're going to go or press Control-F and type send chat message. And you should find this. What I'm going to do is add a note for Paradox in here. And we're going to do event chat as event. And this will make a new event chat message. We're going to go down a couple over here. I got to import event chat. Oh, this will equal a new event chat. Oh my god, my voice is already going dry. We're gonna do if event dot is canceled. It's just gonna return. And actually, real quick, we need to change this to say event dot get message. We're gonna be coming back to this, but for now, we need to go into our main client, come down here, and we're gonna make one more method inside of here. We're going to do public static void on event. We're going to name it event E. Let's import our event class. We'll do if it is instance of event chat. So if it is instance of event chat, we will come back to this because we have to add more stuff in here later on. But for now, we're just setting up the basics for it. Alright, so the last thing we need to do before we start making the command manager, we're going to go into modules. So our module class is going to come right here, do public void on event E. And we're not going to put anything in here. This is all we're putting. And it's building my project already. Alright, so we're going to import our event class. And there we go. So module's done. Need to add one more thing inside of here for now. I'm just trying to figure out what order I should do this in. Let's just finish off in here. We're going to come here and do for module M as modules. We will do if M dot toggled. So if the module is not toggled, then it will continue. There we go. So it will continue. Come down a couple and do M dot on event E. Bam. Now we need to change this toggle status to public. There we go. We finished everything in here. Right. One last check. Alright, we just need to add one more. We'll do paradox dot on event as event. And there we go. So we're done with all of these for now. We are gonna have to come back in here and we're gonna add something after we do this. But let's just get started on our command manager, shall we? So for this, we're gonna make a new package. So I'm just gonna create a new class and do a new package named command. The name for this will be command, and we're gonna make this class abstract. Inside of command, we'll do a public string name, description, and the syntax. So we're making 3 strings. We're also gonna make a list using string and name it aliases. And this will make a new array list with string. Or Java util list. There we go. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is right click, source, generate constructor using fields, and we'll select all of these. And bam. That will create all of this. But actually up here we're gonna change this to be ... And down here, we're going to change this to say arrays.asList alias is. Alright, so this will give me an error for a second. That's not what I wanted to do. Sorry, just give me 1 second. Yep, this needs to be string. That's fine. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna come down right here. We're gonna make a public abstract void. We're gonna name this on command. We're gonna initiate string brackets as args and string command. And that will be all for that statement. We're gonna go down one more, right click, source, generate getters and setters. Select all and generate. Okay, so now that is it for our command class. Now we need to create another class inside of command, and this one's gonna be named command manager. Give me 1 second, I'm just grabbing a drink because I'm thirsty. Ooh, yummy. Alright, so in here, we're going to do public static list as command, and we'll name it commands. This will equal a new array list using command. There we go. Import the Java util list and the array list. We're going to make a public string named prefix. Alright, so this right here, you can set this to equal whatever you want. I'm just going to use a period. So when we type in chat, like in game, as long as we type with a dot in front of it, it's going to register as a command. If you want it, you can do like 420, for example, and anything you type, you'll do 420 or here. So let's say you're making a text message in chat. Like you press T to type chat. For this, you would do 420, and then let's say we had a toggle command, you would click toggle. I'm just gonna use or it would be 420 toggle. Like, it's weird. That's why I recommend just using a dot, because then we can do dot toggle. So I'm gonna change 420 to a dot. I'm gonna come down and do public command manager. Command manager. And this will run setup, which we're about to create right now. So we'll do public void setup. And in here, this is where we're going to add our commands later on. Just like our module manager, we can add commands inside of this. Now we need to finish off this class very quickly. So I'm just going to full screen my other client because this is a lot of code to do. So we're going to make a public static list using command, and we're going to name this get commands. And this will return commands. We're going to do public void handle chat, and this will run our event chat class we made earlier. So let's import event chat. In here, we're going to make a string called a message, and we're going to set this to the event get message that we created. So we're basically setting what the message is. And what we're going to do is, if the message does not start with our prefix, then it's going to return. We're going to go down and do event.set canceled to true. So if we type in chat and it does not equal a period in front of it, it's not going to run it through this. It's just going to send it as a chat message. But if it does start with it, we're going to have it set so your chat message doesn't show in the public chat, so people can't know you're hacking. It'll be sweet. We're going to do boolean found command, set this to false. We're going to do if our message is split using empty quotations, and do dot length is greater than 0. So if our chat message is bigger than 0, we'll make another string called command name and set this to the message dot split empty quotations and do dot, or sorry, we're gonna do put a 0 instead of brackets here. We're going to go down and do for command C, that's commands. So for our command class, we're going to do if c.aliases contains our command name. And I'm also going to add in here if c.name equals ignore case our command name, then it will run whatever we're going to do. So now we can have our aliases. So for example, you don't always have to type .toggle. We'll have it so it'll be like .t, which will make it it'll make it much easier to type the commands in the future. So we're going to do c.onCommand. We're going to make we're going to do arrays.copy of range message this is .split, and here we're going to put the empty quotations. We're going to set from to be 1 and 2 will be message split with empty quotations once again, but this one's going to be length, and we're going to set the command. Oh, I just messed something up. Man, cursing while coding, they never go hand in hand. So if our command is found, we're going to set our found command to equal true, and we're going to break. Maybe. There we go. We're going to go down a few, and we're going to do if found module, found command. So if we don't find the command, we can do paradox.instance.moduleManager.add chat message. In here, we're going to say command not found, exclamation point. Bam. I'm actually going to copy this right here because we're going to be using this a lot in the future. So that is the command structure set up. It's just one last thing before we actually start making commands. We need to go back into Paradox. We're going to come up here underneath our TabGui and do public static command manager. I'm going to shorten it to CMD manager. We'll import our command manager, and you know the drill, we're going to initiate it down to here. So this will make a new instance of our command manager class. And one last thing, this little space we left here, we're going to do cmd manager.handle chat. We're going to do event chat as e. And there we go. So our whole command structure is set up. Real quick, I'm just going to show you what I mean by commands now. So we're going to run to test to see if it's working. And if it's working, we're going to start creating some commands. And if it doesn't work, I'm going to go home crying. Alright, so let's load into the world. Alright, real quick, I am just going to disable the TabGui, because I don't need that. We're going to do T, so dot, and if we just add, yep, there we go. So let's say hello. We can type hello in chat and it'll say it, but if we add a dot in front of anything, it's not going to run it. Like, it won't show the text inside the chat, it'll just run it as a. So I think we created this method early on in the series when I created up, or when I made the command, I cannot speak, when I made the module structuring during, I think, part 2. If not, I'm gonna quickly just show you this. And actually, what I want to do real quick, I'm gonna go into my GUI in-game hook, because I want this color. So the color I used for Paradox, actually, no, that's not gonna work. I just realized. Never mind, ignore that. We're gonna go, so inside of module, as you can see, or module manager, my bad. At the bottom, we have the add chat message. So what this does, we're setting the message. So this first part is a Minecraft color code, and this is what our name of our client, so paradox.name is going to be in this color, and then whatever our message will be is going to be in this like gray color. But you see, I don't actually like that blue color, so what I'm going to do is look up Minecraft color table. I'll show you this on screen real quick. There's nothing wrong with this. And what we're going to do is take the MOTD code. I want dark purple, so I'm going to take this code and put it in here. So it will be /U00 capital A 75. And now anytime Paradox shows up, it will be a nice purple color. But I think now it's time to actually start making some some commands. For this, I'm going to be making 4 different commands in this video. We're going to be doing bind, so we can bind our keybinds to a new, so we can bind our modules to a new keybind. It won't save, like you will have to reset it, I'm pretty sure, every time you relaunch the game, but I'm trying here. I might make I was thinking about doing a file manager. It's just there's really no point since now you have to have a Microsoft account to log into Minecraft. So our alt manager is even useless now. There's no point in having our alt manager anymore. Well, enough of me ranting. Let's just get started on this. I'm gonna make a new class. We're gonna we need to make another package inside of here. We're gonna name this commands, and I'm gonna set this to be bind. So this will extend our command class. Once we import it, we're going to be getting errors in bind. I'm going to add a constructor. And as you can see, this is kind of the same as when we make a new module, for example. We got to set the name, so it will be bind. We're going to create a description for it. So this will be binds a module to it binds a module by name to a key. So now we got to create the syntax for it. This will be bind. This just helps you out like in the future if you ever need to know how to use this. If you ever need to know how to use this command. So we're going to be creating 2 different methods for this command. One will bind a module name to a key. The other will be just .bind clear, and this will clear all the keybinds, which is pretty sweet. I'm actually going to create an alias for this, and it's going to be the letter B. So we don't actually have to type out bind fully, we could just type the letter B. We're going to go back up here and do add unimplemented methods. So inside of here, we're going to do if args.length equals 2. Then we're going to make a string called module name, set this to be args0. We'll do another string called the key name and set this to equal args1. We're going to make a boolean called found module again, and we'll set this to false. We're going to go down and do for module paradox.instance.moduleManager.get modules. This will grab all of our modules. We'll do if module.name.equals ignore case the module name. Oh, I hate how I can't do that every time. So if what we type equals one of the module names, it's going to run this next part of the code. We'll do module.setKey to be keyboard.getKeyIndex, and here we'll do key name to wait. Yep. Also key name to uppercase. So we'll change it to an uppercase letter basically. And we'll do paradox.instance.moduleManager.add chat message. I'm gonna format this, so we're gonna do string.format. I just got rid of it. For the string, it's gonna be say bound %s to %s. So what this will do is it's gonna say bind, or it bound the module to the key name. We set that up earlier. We're gonna come here and do args. This will be module.name, and we actually need to create one more thing in here. It's gonna be keyboard.getKey name module.getKey. We're gonna I need to go down. We're gonna set found module to equal true and break. Now we're going to go down and do if the module was not found, we're going to have it display an error. So we'll do dot add chat message and say module not found. That way we know we messed up. I'm going to demonstrate this in a minute. Let's just finish this off real quick. So all the code we just made is for this part. So we can bind a module name to a key, but now we got to set the clear. We're going to do if args length equals 1. We'll do if args 0 dot equals ignore case clear. So if we say clear, we will do for module paradox dot instance dot module manager dot get modules. I forgot I could just copy and paste that now. Oh god, a lot of talking. We'll do module dot set key to be keyboard dot key underscore none. There we go. And one last thing, I'm just gonna set it so it does paradox dot instance dot module manager dot add chat message. All keybinds have been cleared. Exclamation point. I like exclamation points. Alright, so we're done with the bind command now. We go inside of module manager, we can actually add it inside of here. So what we're going to do is do commands dot add new bind. Just like our module manager. This. So I'm going to import it, and I'm actually going to change this to a star. So any imports we do will, or any commands we make will automatically get imported. Alright, so let's just run Minecraft and give this a test run really quick. Alright, so now if I do dot b command not found dot bind, let's say flight to f, it keeps saying command not found. I might have just messed something up because it looks like it is working. Let's rebind this. We'll do dot b flight, let's set it to v. Yep, it is just not working. So give me 1 second, I will be right back. Try to figure out what went wrong. Oh, I forgot to add a line in here. We need to do message to equal message dot substring prefix dot length. Alright, I think that's gonna fix it now. So we forgot to reset what the message is. Yep, I bet you that's what it is. Oh crap, I just reran Minecraft. Wait, if I rerun this though? Yep, alright, it's working now. All we needed to do is add that. So I can actually demonstrate now. So before, if I pressed F, it would activate flight, but if I click B, oh, I have fast bow and fast place set to B. That's funny. I can do, let's say X. Oh, that's gonna activate X-ray as well, but I'm flying. That's all that matters. And if we do dot B, or I could do dot bind clear, all keybinds have been cleared. I'm pressing all my keybinds. So even the modules where we have an actual set keybind, nothing activates. Like I'm spamming my inventory, or I'm spamming my keyboard and nothing's popping up. So there we go. Now it's time for the next command. The next one we're gonna make is toggle. So toggle. Same thing goes for this. We're gonna do it extends command. This one will be shorter than the other one because bind we had to create 2 different syntax for it. I'm gonna add the constructor. We'll set it to be named toggle. The description will be toggles a module by name. The syntax for it will be toggle name of module, and I'm gonna create a alias for it as T. You just type T. We're going to go back to toggle and add unimplemented methods, and here is where we're actually going to make it. So we're going to do if args.length is greater than 0. So if our chat message is bigger than 0, we'll do string module name, and we'll set this to equal argument 0. We're going to go down and do boolean found module equals false. Maybe boolean found module equals false. Go down and do for module paradox. Oh, why that just... What the heck did I just do? There we go. That should have fixed it. Yeah, I don't know why I just did that. Okay. So for module paradox.instance.module manager .get modules. Yeah, sorry about that. I just had a blonde moment. Oh yeah, if you guys don't know, I'm blonde. We gotta import module. I am gonna recopy this. Alright, so we'll do if module.name.equals ignore case. So if the module name equals the module name we have set, we will do module.toggle. So it will turn it on and off. We'll do paradox instance, add chat message. We're gonna say if module.is toggled, then we will do question mark, set it to enabled or disabled plus empty quotations plus the module dot name. I'll explain what this does in just a second. I gotta fix my code, you know how it is. We're gonna put a, maybe if it wants to work, there we go. So basically saying if our module is toggled, so toggled basically is setting it to enabled or disabled, which is what we're setting up here. It will display whether or not it's enabled or disabled plus the name of the module. So actually .module .name. There we go. And we'll go down and set found module to equal true, and we'll break. We will also type in here really quick if the module is not found, then paradox, we're gonna add a new chat message saying module not found. Bam, and that's toggle done. And we'll add it into our command manager. So right here we'll do commands dot add new toggle. Actually, real quick, I'm just gonna make the last one we're gonna do for today. We'll do a new class and name this one say. You know the drill by now. It's gonna extend command, import command, add constructor, add unimplemented methods. Get rid of all this stuff. Will be say. The description will be says things in chat. You'll see why we need to do that in a minute. We'll do for the syntax. What am I trying to say? It's just gonna be say. That's what it is. I think it's say and then plus like whatever we needed to say. Sounds confusing. It's not. I'm just overcomplicating it. This is just one line. What we're gonna do is Minecraft dot get Minecraft dot the player dot send queue dot add to send queue new C01 packet chat message, and inside of here we'll do string dot join empty quotations, and the elements will equal arguments. And there we go. That's say. So we'll add st. I like doing stuff in order, alphabetical order. So this will make a new instance of say. Alright, time to demonstrate these two. I'll be right back. Alright, so now that we're in the game, we could do .t flight. As you can see, an enabled flight. We could do this for any of the modules. So let's say no fall. And bam, as you can see, it's working. And watch, I'll even change this to say fully toggle, and it will still toggle the module. You can tell it's toggling it from the top right. Like if I fly up, deactivate flight, I don't take fall damage, which is sweet. Another thing that doesn't matter, let's say capitalization. So like if I were to type something like that, it would still register as flight, which is sweet. The other one is .say. So while we have our command manager in place, we can't type a message. So let's say a moderator wants us to type like .hello. So in chat it would say .hello, and we can't do that. So what we can do is do .say .hello. And as you can see, now it will type that in chat. Now you don't have to type .say in front of every chat message. It's just anything that starts with dot. So we could do like this, toggle flight, and look, it doesn't, well, that didn't make sense because I already had toggle flight, or I had flight already toggled. You can see it doesn't do anything. I cannot type. So .t flight, it works for any module. Now we have multiple ways of actually setting this up. So before I end off the video, because that's really it for this, I want to fix a couple things. One, remember our TabGui, how I had to make this box like infinite size? Thanks to someone in the comments section, I actually figured out how to change it. And we can change the width of this box to just be like whatever the end of our thing is, or whatever, however long our module name is. So I am going to fix this in this video really quick. And another thing I want to show you guys, for my next video, I'm thinking about completely revamping this main menu to making it more custom. Let me know if you would want to see that, because that's like an easy project. I think Intent Store has a great video on it, but I'm going to be doing it my own. It's kind of going to be like the same base as his, but the customization and everything is going to be a lot different. So real quick, let's just change our the way this, but I cannot talk today. We're going to change our TabGui just a little bit. So here, let me open up my other client, because I fixed this on what I do. I create a copy of my current package. As you can see, Paradox 1.8.8/copy. I create copies of my hack client so I can mess with code without breaking my main client. So just give me 1 second here. Alright, so inside of TabGui, I'm gonna add a couple things in here. It's all gonna be up here, so don't worry. For one, we're going to go here. I lied, not right here. We're gonna come here under count. And I lied again, it's right here. Dude, I cannot today. My brain is in places. What am I trying to do? Yep, alright. So we will come not here. Sorry, we'll come here. We're gonna make a integer named max length of the module and set this to 0 for now. And we'll do for modules. We're gonna create a method. So if wrapper.fontRender.getString with the module.name. So if the module name is longer than max length of module, we will set max length of module to the wrapper.fontRender.getString with module.name. So we needed to add this method in here, and now we're gonna come down here. As you can see, real quick, I'm gonna do this. Just load in. So it's still gonna be the same for now. But for an example, let's just open up player now. We'll come here. As you can see, I have 60.7, 60.70. What I found out is if we do around 40 plus the max length of module plus 30, what this will do is change the width of it. So now each category has a different width, just depending on how wide our name is, and we're gonna have to change that as well, but that will be just a second. The next thing we're gonna change is this 190. I'm gonna set mine to be 25 plus modules dot size and multiply this by 13. So now each category has its own custom length of a box, which is sweet. But as you can see, we did kind of mess up on this bar. So what we're gonna have to do for this is come here. So this 7 plus 50, or 7 plus 50 plus 60, and delete this. I'm gonna set mine to 55 plus the max length of the module and add another 12. So that will create a longer bar, but it will create one for each category now. So it's only going to be as long as your longest named module, which I think is pretty sweet. Like, I think this looks a lot better than what it used to. And before I continue off, I'm going to set toggled. I'm going to get rid of that. So now whenever we launch Minecraft, the TabGui isn't enabled by default. Well, that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy, I am sorry for the long video. I was fitting a lot of stuff in here. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I am so close to hitting 1,000 subs. I think I'm like 7 subscribers off by the time of recording this video. Let me know if you want to see me revamp this main menu. I'll do it in the next video, or maybe on a live stream. Who knows? Just let me know what you guys would prefer me to do down in the comment section. And, well, anyways, that'll be it for this video, guys, and I will see you all next time. Wow, it actually let me... Wait. It let me log into a random, server. That's pretty funny. I can still, like, fly around and stuff. It's great. Well, yeah. See you guys.